everyone. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Oh, make sure y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me make sure y'all. Yeah, y'all can hear me. All right. Let's get it rocking and rolling tonight. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Okay, well, oh, I this time I didn't do this myself. My beautician did do my hair this time. Normally, I don't. I was going to put some jewelry in the shop, and she said, "Girl, let me do your hair," and so she did it. And so I have braids. And it's a ball in the back. I like it because it's simple. All I gotta do is wrap it, get up, and go. So how y'all doing this evening? I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week thus far. Well, we got some stuff to talk about. Let me take my glasses off of this because oh, you see the redness is going down in my eye. Thank goodness. It's still pink from the busted vessel, but it's still doing good. So tonight we're just gonna talk about what's been going on, and my subject is virus of the mouth. Yes, it is. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm just saying. It's been some stuff going on in this world, y'all, that is just crazy. You know, superheroes we are for getting through it. Cause it's some whack stuff going on, right? So, first of all, I like to say condolences to um, Tyree Nichols' family and all his close friends and family. Um, I did view the funeral today. Very uplifting, very touching, and a great homegoing event. Also, I am not going to say it because y'all know what month it is. But before I go there, I must say Black History Month is not just this month. It was the month before, and the month before that, and the month before that, and the month before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. And it'll be the month thereafter, and the month thereafter, and the year thereafter, okay? Black History Month is just not on this month, but however, it is nationally recognized, you know, and stuff like that. I celebrate it every day of my life. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? So, I just had to say that out. And I really want some of y'all to we're going forward really into this new year now. January was our little taste of what's to come. So looking up from here, I hope. Um, I'm going to have a positive attitude going on into the new year. But I am going to reflect, okay? So that's what this show is about. It's about helping the community reflect, uplift, and move forward. How do we move forward? Last week, I had a friend of mine who is a clinical child studies specialist who talked about um, behavioral issues with children and how we can work on that as a community and as a family. I gave you her contact information so that if you are in need or if you need help as far as relief in parenting, as far as trying to help your children, and if they have behavioral issues or anything like that, she's very willing to help. Okay, and so you can always contact me and let me know. Now, I don't know if y'all have Instagrammed me. Please like, care, share, and tell me that you have based on that in this chat. Okay. And let me know if you have. It's some people watching. I can't see who all is watching, and I can't see. But please like, care, share, and let people know about this show, about Spanky's Hot Topics. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I touch on some important issues within the community that we are trying to solve. I am not just talking about it, and I am not just moving on about this and that or complaining about it. No, I am talking about resolutions. How can we resolve the situations? So that's what we're talking about. Um, okay, so the topic was virus of the mouth. And the reason I say that is not what you think it is. When I say virus of the mouth, I'm talking about how you speak to people and how your presence is known. I want us all to grow up and be kings and queens. We already are, but a lot of you don't know that you are. Okay? You don't feel it necessary to speak to people in a certain way, or however you express yourself is the way you express yourself. But do you not know that that is how you are looked upon? That is how you are portraying yourself, your image, and your self-worth. So when I say virus of the mouth, I'm saying the things that come out your mouth and at the people you are talking to, and how you are trying to relay a message. Now, when you at home talking to your friends and family, y'all shooting the breeze, lovely, right? But when you are on a platform such as this, people people really do love the negativity. They feed off of it. They love you cussing at them. They love it. Stockholm syndrome is what I call it, and I could say that all day long. Because I know a lot of people that got it for real. If you look it up, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's I wrote down what I was going to talk about tonight as far as it relates to us as people. But I'm just going to roll it off my chest and just talk about it. But I'm just saying how we talk to each other. Because, when I'm talking to some friends and they're talking to me, they get hyped up and they're talking at me, and then they start going off about this and that, and I'm just sitting up there listening as their blood pressure is running up as they talk. And they are running their blood pressure up, and I'm sitting up there calmly listening, sometimes falling asleep as they talk and yell at how angry they are about what this is, what that is, and what it, instead of really focusing on the true issue, is how do you resolve the problem? Because all that cussing and fussing ain't gonna get you but somewhere, but so many places, because you just going off. Virus of the mouth. It's a virus. It's a virus that eats you up inside, And it's great to express yourself. You need someone like me that can sit there and listen to you go off. But the thing is, when you go out in the streets and you start talking like that and you start this and that and this and that, blah, 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 people don't take to it so good. They don't take to it so kindly. And the sad part about it, y'all, is we can't be nice anymore. I used to could be nice to everybody. Well, I still am. But it's like it's so many people out here that they just in a bad space. It's just like they don't need to leave their house. Like, why are you out here? Why are you working? Why? Just go in your house and stay there. Don't come out because you have no purpose as to speaking to anybody. You just wants to complain. You want to be mad. You want to be grouchy. You want to do this. You want to you this and that. You want to get hyped up over nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we have two issues on the table with that relates to virus of the mouth. There was something I was watching. It was a movie. And I watched this movie and it took me back. And yes, I did get angry inside. I got angry inside at my people. And I'm going to tell you what that movie was. I finally saw the Till movie, Emmett Till. Now I know some of y'all know a little bit about the gist of what happened. But I have watched about 3 or 4 versions of that movie, which all rang true. And what I don't get, and I've said this in the past, we sit here and we allow these things to happen to us because we are programmed in a bad way. In a really bad way. And I watched the movie. I urge you all, if you have not seen the movie, watch it. Watch the TV show. I think it's a little mini series also about it, which is even worse. I mean that I can't even watch that, but I watched the movie, which reigns about the same. It just gives you more detail on the miniseries. So if you're interested, look it up. If you have not or you don't know that story, it's the most depressing story of all times. I mean, there was many more like that, but for this particular one, it just hits bad in the gut. Cause boy was about 14 years old, and he didn't get to reach his 15th birthday. And the thing about it is, you can't just be nice to people. And some of us live in a cardboard box in our heads. And we were raised that way. Be polite, be kind to others, don't talk to strangers, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And what it boils down to was one young man went into a store and was being kind to one woman who happened to be of the opposite color, and she took it upon herself to cry wolf. And it was a virus of the mouth, because she told lie after lie after lie. And then her husband and all of them told lie after lie after lie. But that virus that she put out there, it killed one young man. It did not change a community of people. And I'm going to tell you why. Oh yeah, we mourned. It was like it had to be hundreds of thousands of people out there at the funeral, just going off, blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. But then I'm going to take it even back to where he was dragged from his home. A key thing that the mother said to the uncle: you had rifles in your house, and you let them drag my son off. Even if you had to let them leave the house, you knew where they were going, creep up in there and take them out and bring the boy home. No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, I remember. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can't you just beat him, sir? You ain't got to do all that. Can't you just give him a whipping?
No, you can't give him a whipping. You was all right with that? I'm just like, come on. It made me mad. It made me mad at my people. It made me mad at other people. It made me mad all the way around, because some people are timid and just plain programmed to stupid. Just plain stupid. Yes, I'm going to say it. I know I said I'm not supposed to put out labels, but that's exactly what that was. And I'm going to tell you why. They were at a crossroads at that time in history. They was at a crossroads at many other times. But this particular time was at a crossroads. You could have went one way or you could have went the other. And God gave people the choice. Because back then, we would not be here right now where we are in this big ball of confusion if all those hundreds of thousands of people that showed up at that funeral had did an uprising. It was more of them than it was the people that went scot-free. Am I correct? They knew how to use guns. Half of them were military. They went out in the field saving their lives. But you don't got the sense enough to do an uprising. You got a sense enough to march. But you don't have sense enough to put your foot down and do an uprising, so that the mentality of our people can be changed for the better. Y'all still doing it. Come on, man. Come on. I'm just going to tell the truth, because you know what? It's the history month. And so I can. But I'm going to wake you up and say it. I mean, you should already be woke. We are not here because we have to be. We are here because we want it to be. And that's just the bottom line. Like I said back in the day, once you was brought over here and you were slaves and whatever, you saw that things weren't as right as they thought they was going to be. Why didn't you do an uprising? Oh, a few of them did. A few of them did, but that wasn't enough. They lost their lives and slack. Of course, they took them down. They scratched them up a little bit. They put a little dent in there, but they did not survive that. Because why? Because it won't all of them join together. It was always a few of them that's sitting up there. Oh no, oh no, not me, not me. Come on, come on. That's why we stuck. You can't put your toe in it. You can put it in everything else. That lady had a virus of the mouth. The people who lost the Black Wall Street, somebody had a virus of the mouth that went around telling and riling up these people to take us out. One person. So if y'all found out who that one person was and all of y'all still left here, why y'all ain't take that person out? Why is those people still living and having a good time and was never incarcerated for the things that they did? Now we can't go back. But I'm just saying, if it was done, we would not be in the place we are right now. Bottom line, the ugly, the good, the bad, and the ugly needs to be told in all circumstances. I'm just going to say it. Now, I can get deep. It's a virus of the mouth that we have on each other. You know, people got it on us. They got it on us. But then we got it on each other. We give excuses for our behaviors. I grew up this way, so I'm just like, dude, I'm from the street, blah blah blah, and I'ma be that way. I'm that hard, I'm not hardcore, blah blah blah, and this and this and this, and you gonna be that way. Okay, good. But where is it getting you? Really? You can't even form the words to come out your mouth because you so caught up in the little in between words. You just caught up in the in between words. You see what I'm saying? Yo, what? And we got a whole dictionary now of it illiteracy. Somebody put it upon themselves to put out a urban dictionary just for us because we speak this crap that we do. When did the pound sign on the phone turn into a hashtag? It went across my head because when they say hashtag, I'm like, oh, you mean the pound? I was like, really? Oh, you mean the pound sign? Okay, let me put the pound sign and then the word. No. They like, get with the program. No, I won't. I refuse to go there. Hashtag this, hashtag that. Okay, hash brown this, hash brown that. Okay. Words that are created to shorten the meaning of what you really need to say. You can't just say it out no more. Now you know how to it's really sad. I'm serious, people, because they cannot even to form a full word, a full sentence now. Now you don't even have to do that. You could just say and yeah, and I'm what? That part. That's another thing. When that came to me, I was like, whoa, what? That part. Okay, I know what you mean when you say that part. You are agreeing with what's being said. I'm just like, really? Virus of the mouth is what they call it. It's called virus of the mouth. We make up our own story as we go, and we expect everybody to roll with it. Meanwhile, we sitting up in the hood, just back in the hood, just hooding it all the way on through, and it's going into a daggone merry-go-round because it won't stop. Nobody listens. Nobody listens to what was told to you. It's in a song. I mean, come on. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Stevie Wonder. I'm going to give it to Bone Thugs. Because if you really listen, if you want to do the hood thing, go with Bone Thugs. Because Bone Thugs is trying to tell y'all, look, that thugging and stuff, you can do it, but then you gotta do it in a different way. Okay? And they didn't like Bone Thugs because Bone Thugs was telling y'all the truth about what's to come. And not only that, they was telling you how to handle yourselves. Don't be like me, be better. That's what they said. Be better. Don't be. I'm not saying this for you to imitate me. I'm saying this for you to be better. Nobody got that. Out of all of that, y'all didn't get that. And then you got 3 6 Mafia up there talking about boom, 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 boom. Hitting it from the back, hitting it from the side, hitting it from the front, hitting it from the forehead. I just don't understand where your mentality is. I'm for real. I mean, can you get it in your heads that that's where they want you to be? They want you to think, act, and look a certain way so they can identify you as such. And you just play the game and you play the cards that you're dealt. You don't try to win the game. You just play the cards that you dealt and keep it moving. And that's why we cannot uprise with our community. We are all stuck. It can't just be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Do you know how many of us is on this earth? I'm just saying. And if you don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. This is not what you need to do. But if you understand the words that are coming out my mouth, please try to say, do a like, care, share, and think about it. Like, care, share, comment, and think about it. That's all I'm saying. You are too precious. How many times have I told y'all that y'all are the highest commodity? Your soul, your person is the highest commodity on this earth. It is not the gold, the silver, the bliss and this and that, because they need you to spend that stuff. They need you to craft that stuff. So you are the highest commodity. But as you dumb yourself down, they are coming up with substitutes. Computers. Computers are growing into robots. Robots will evolve into taking over your everyday life. And you'll just be dumbed down so much that you don't care. Who you think program those things? Who you think has a say in what's going on? But y'all just do what you being told to do instead of doing what you can see can be done to better your community. I don't know how much, I don't know, but this month, especially this month, I'm just going to put it out there. I am mad. I am mad at our people. I am mad at those people. I am mad at all people at this time because the ignorance just flows left and right, front, back, and in the center. It's a pentagram of ignorance. And you know what that means. So I've put out what the problem is. In solving that problem, I have also suggested solutions. We are better in numbers, but because we fight each other, we cannot get the numbers right. And because we like tearing each other down so much, we cannot lift each other up so that we all can get out of the pot. Meanwhile, we just sit up in the pot and die and get boiled over. But you all could have got out if you took the time to make a human ladder and get yourself out of there, and then we would have been all right. But no, that's not how y'all want to do it. Because y'all are too busy battling over stupid stuff. And then you talk your way out of it. That's a mental breakdown. You talk yourself into thinking it's right when you know it's wrong. I watched all of the videos of Mr. Nichols being stomped to death and beat to death. And they all sat there and they had viruses of the mouth. They talk, they wait, they like, wait a minute, yeah, he high, knowing that man was not high, that he was just beat up, dying, because he couldn't breathe from all that pepper spray they sprayed in his face. And they sitting up there, oh, he high there, he real high. Why? Because he fought back? Because he was trying to save his life? But you put a stamp on anything wrong you do. That's a big problem we have in the black community. We don't care because we feel like what we do is the right way to do it. But you don't learn until you sitting up there locked up in somebody's prison or sitting up there laying up in the coffin looking down at yourself like, why did I do that? And stuff like that because you did not take the time to use your mind instead of your mouth. And I'm just saying, the solution is let's all take a breather here and recoup and remind yourself of who you are. You are a king, you are a queen, so act like one. I don't care if you are in the hoodies of hoods. You can still represent in a better way than you do. It doesn't matter where you live. Home is where the heart is. And how you represent your home. And you feel like because you are on Section 8 or because you are not paying for it and something else is paying for it, that it's not your property anyway, so you can do it. No, you need to take pride in yourself, because that's the only way you gonna get a come up. That's the only way you gonna get out of where you are. You need to look in the mirror and revamp yourself. And when you sitting up there puffing and coughing your brains out, how many times, while you doing that, choking to death, think about who gave you what to put in your body to make you cough like that. And how long is your lungs gonna take it? Then, not only that, think about your liver when you're drinking. But we need those vices, because you know why? They knew that we were the most mentally challenged of all human beings because of what we went through. Because we go through devastation day after day. We have to deal with death. We have to deal with bills. We have to deal with this and this and this and that. But we self-medicate ourselves in the wrong way. And they don't care. So they give you all the self-medications you need. They give you the drugs. They give you the alcohol. They give you all the tobacco in the world and all the tainted marijuana you can have. Tainted. That comes to you first, because they know you going to smoke it up. Then not only that, they give you the weapons. They give you the knives and the guns. Them Ginsu knives didn't go to them first. They came right straight to us in our neighborhood, because they know we need a sharp knife. For why? So we can cut each other till the white meat fall off. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm making you just think about it. Now, come on, think about it. Now they're saying that you have no history to learn. Now they're saying that we are going to take all the books that you had that we gave you anyway, and we're going to take them back, even though there are stories. Now, some of that I do agree need to be taken out, because some of that is just false information. But it's for you to decide. Just like we had a choice to read and decide and decipher and read the different stories and put the puzzles together, that's what we were supposed to do. Now, if they take that away from you, what will you have? All you will have is your ancestors to feed upon, and they are slowly dying off because y'all don't take care of your seniors. Y'all don't respect your elders. Y'all don't go sit at a daggone elderly home and just listen to the stories that they could tell you. Y'all don't have time for that. Y'all got to hurry up and build up their money so you can get that $600 and $800 and $1,000 sneakers that you want, so you can be looking just good. Good to show off for the trend that you mentally stuck in. And then you joke other people that get the average thing because it's not the in thing. But let me tell you something. I ain't going broke over no daggone clothes or anything else because I can't take none of that with me when I die. I'm going to wear what I want to wear and what makes me comfortable. And if I gotta make it myself, I can make it myself. Cause you know what? That's what I went to school for. So I can learn how to make it together. Take up some home ec classes or something like that. Do that. But all of y'all is coming out with these new things, and y'all making them. Y'all can't sell the stuff. You know why? Because people is too cheap to buy it, but they broke to buy that, but they rich to buy all the other stuff. And I employ every one of y'all, like I've been saying time after time after time. If you want to rock some clothes, some tennis shoes, rock it from somebody that you know is actually doing the work on their own. That's a own business that they coming out with, and that they can get you. Rock it, buy it. You'll buy anything else, but you complain. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't get. You will not support your own community. That's why we can't move ahead. You can't move ahead because you won't support. You will only support something with a name. It has to have a famous name to it in order for you to support it. They already rich. They already making money. But you say, oh, yeah, I'm supporting them some more. I'm just going to give my paycheck away to Gucci, to the Beyoncés, the this and that of the world. I'm just going to give my money away to them, and I can't pay the rent, but I'll give it to them because I want to be on top, and I want to brag that I did this and that and this and that. And where are you? How does that work out for you? But if you gonna really do that, don't do it to that. Give it to me. Give it to somebody who is trying to make a change, who is trying to do a upcoming company that helps my people. If you really want to give. If you really want to just throw your money away, you could come to me. You could come to any of the people that's listed on the fund networking group that have a business or that have a talent, and give your money to them, and they'll be glad to do what they need to do to give back to the community. But you're not going to do that. You so programmed. You not going to do it. It's sad how programmed you are. We are computers. Now, I went back now. You can go back to one of my other lives where I was talking about how we are the computers. But, right now, you got a virus. It's a virus on how you talk to each other. It's a virus on how you portray yourselves to be in light of your community. If you can't talk like you got no sense, that's how you say, got no sense. If you can't talk like you got no sense, then why would I even pay attention to you? But you do. That's what makes it so bad. They do. Somebody cussing and fussing at you all day long, you'll give them a billion follows. You give them I just don't understand it. You won't listen to things that are right, that are going to help you. No, you're going to go and listen to the person that's going to tear you down and call you this and call you that, and give you anxiety problems and make you feel so depressed. And y'all love it. You want somebody that's going to go out there and just be butt naked nasty all day long. You love it. You watch it all day long. You give them all the views in the world. It be people that, look, it's a girl that sits up here on the streaming thing and she just looks at the camera. She don't even do nothing. She just sits there and looks at the camera and she gets over billions of followers. She don't even do nothing. But y'all gonna make her rich. She'll be okay. And you sitting up there just doing that and she's not doing anything for you. She's not helping you. She's not, all she's doing is showing her pretty little self on the camera for you to come gawking at her. I have no idea how this is gonna work. It may not work. The fruits of my labor may be fruitless, but at least I'm putting it out there. That's what I'm gonna do. If I can, I will. I don't care who watching. I'm gonna be up here on this camera on the Wednesday nights or whenever, either playing my games or either sitting up here telling y'all how to make it right. We have to inspire. We have to do better. We have to inspire each other. We have to stop using each other. We have to stop tearing each other down. And people don't understand me. I am the enigma. Look it up and find out what. It's something that you will never understand because I am not of this world like that. I don't play worldly games. I mean, I do play GTA. I mean, in the mind. In the mind. I don't have time for that. I can blend in with any group there is. I don't care what you do. I'll never judge you. I can sit up there and blend in and don't care what you say, how you say it. Cause we just shooting the breeze, right? But when you go out and represent yourself out here, when you leave your home, your friend, the comforts of your friends and stuff like that, and you go out there, you are not representing yourself. You are representing a legacy. So be that legacy that you represent, especially if you have kids, especially if you have people that look up to you. Be the legacy that you think you can't do it. You can do it. You can do whatever you want to do. And I'm going to take it from me. I know. Because I do whatever I want to do. I will do it. If I don't know how to do it, I'm going to learn and teach myself how to do it. That's just how I've been ever since I was a little girl. Ever since I came out the freaking womb. And I asked Mom, let me back in. She said, let me back in, Mom. Why? But while I'm here, I'm just going to talk to y'all. I'm just going to let y'all know while I'm living and I got breath in my body to talk about it or listen or help, I'm going to do it. You can take advantage of me. You can lie to me. You can call me all types of names and I'ma still love you the same. I'm gonna tell you, it's some people out there that really have. They've been, look, they got mad They gets mad at me. You know why? Because I don't choose. I don't choose who my friends are. Why would I do that? If I did that, I wouldn't be right, because God didn't choose who he wanted to side with, did he? No, all of us were created from that one source. And he don't pick and choose who do what and what. He don't do that. He don't say, I'm going to be with this side and let this side. No, he don't. He fights for us all. Now, we have free will to choose. And while I have free will, I'm just going to be free and willing to choose where I want to be and how I want to be. And if you can't share me and be okay with it, then I'm sorry. You stuck. Cause I'ma keep moving. I'ma love you either way. But you cannot hate me for wanting to support multiple people, whether you like them or not. That's not my problem. Just because you don't like someone, that's your problem. Why you like them, why you don't like them. I have nothing to do with it. But if you are going to hate me because I still like the person that you don't like, hate me. I don't care. I still love you. Still gonna support you the best way I can. And because your mind is so stuck on a program that you can't get out of, you think that's weird. You think that that's wrong. You think that that doesn't make sense. But you don't know what makes sense no more because you so off in the ozone. Your mind is so warped. You gotta look a certain way. You gotta have this, you gotta have that. Money is everything. Your life is the most important thing. Who you are and how you represent yourself is the most. I don't know how many times I could say it and let y'all know that you need to look within yourself and see your self-worth. Because if you can see it in others, and if you can use them to do what you want, because just because you want to be on top or whatever, and you too lazy to look within yourself, then you got sense enough to look and listen to your soul. But some of us don't have it anymore. We sold our souls a long time ago. Every time you say Burger King or McDonald's, and you want to go with the Burger King because why? You get a crown. Oh boy, I tell you. I tell you why? Because you get that little crown that you could have made yourself. Burger King's the best because you got a crown. I go to either one. It don't matter. You know that people actually get mad at me because I like Marvel and DC Comics. They say that is a faux pas. You cannot like both. Yes, I can. I can. You can't tell me I can like both because there's characters in both that I love. And I'm from up north, so why would I not love DC? I love Marvel because there's characters in Marvel that I love. That's just the bottom line, people. I'm not going to choose. They think I'm weird. They say you're weird. Find your definition of weird, because I'm not weird at all. I'm only weird because you're programmed to think that way. There's things that I love that people just don't understand. That's why I don't tell everybody the things that I love to do and the things that I love. I don't tell everybody everything that I like to do, because when they find out that I'm doing it, they're like, really? I can't believe you did that. And I'm like, why? Why you can't believe I did that? Because you only saw what you wanted to see in me. You only see what you want to see, and that's fine. You don't gotta see nothing else. The man that can see through me, the man that can see what I represent as a person, the man that can understand and roll with me, that's the man that I'm looking for. Everybody else can they don't get it. They don't get it. Everybody in the past, I'm just too much. You too much. You doing too much. No, I'm doing exactly what the hell I want to do and how I want to do it. Now, because you don't understand my plan of action, that's not my problem. But because you so programmed into thinking that I should be a certain way, that's your problem. That ain't my problem. I'll never be what you think I am, because I am the enigma. I'm what you don't know anything about. And all you people that's sitting up there, all them friends of mine that I know, be yourself. Just be yourself. Be transparent in what you are. Don't try to sit up there and act like you this and that and this and that, and you got this and that and this and that and this and that, and you know that you in the background and some things you struggling with. You really are. Hey, I can be transparent. If I'm struggling, I'm struggling. I tell you I'm struggling. I'm struggling. But I still have the capability, the sense, and the 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 strength to get up here and talk to you about pushing forward as a community. We have to push forward. That's, this is what the talk was about tonight. Now, next week, hopefully, I will have a guest on here from my gaming world, from my gaming community. I hope to have more of them on here, but next week I will have one of them up here, and we are going to talk about women in gaming. I mean, hey, it's a hobby. I love to try whatever I can that makes me happy. Whatever is unique and different, I love to try it. I don't want to be like everybody else. I will never ever. I've never been that way. Never. And some of y'all know me from since I was a baby. I will never be like anybody else but me. And maybe that's what some of y'all need to do. Stop biting off of everybody else and be yourself. Stop trying to catch up with the Joneses, because it don't do nothing but keep you back in the gutter. But you so busy trying to be this and that and do what they do and do how they do. No, everything I will do is always going to be different. It ain't going to be like that. It ain't going to be how you like because I'm an individual. I am not a follower and I will never be. Now, I do follow some of y'all. But I follow to support. Y'all gotta get it right. Y'all gotta see some. It's some of y'all out there that'll twist it up. Y'all will twist all that up. I know. I know y'all out there. Well, she follow me on Facebook. It's please. No, when I follow you on Facebook, it's to support you. It's to see how my friends and family are doing to make sure that everybody's okay. Okay, that's totally different. Okay, they're not one and the same. But there is a narcissist or a couple of y'all out there that will try to do that. Y'all will try to say, well, no, that's not how, because you do this, that means you do that. And they will always try to twist your words and twist your life around. Stay away. Stay away. I rebuke you. I rebuke you liars, haters, and cheaters, and narcissists, and all of that. I rebuke all of y'all. Go back to where you came from. Go in the hole you crawl out of, but don't come up in my world. I don't like it. You can't do nothing good for me but suck the life out of me. And if you don't know that you are that, come on. You're the person that always, when someone tells you who your flaws are or what your flaws are, you say, oh no, they're your flaws, not mine. You're just trying to put it on me. That's what a narcissist will do. They will never take accountability for what they do. Never take accountability. I'm going to take accountability. You tell me I did something wrong in your eyes or whatever, I'm going to look and say, you might be right. That was wrong. I'm sorry, or something like that. But if it's something that I feel that you are just going over the top with, I say, I think you better reevaluate yourself. But other than that, I'm going to take accountability for whatever I do. And that's what those officers that beat that man up need to do. Take accountability. Y'all sat right up there and y'all watched that man die. And y'all was just sitting up there shooting the breeze like it was nothing. That was not a GT. See, he can't be revived like in GTA 5 RP. Where you can beat somebody up and they just boop, 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 come back. No, you cannot do that in real life, people. That's not real life. That's why I adhere to people who watch me on GTA 5 RP. When you watch, you need to be 18 years or older and you need to understand reality. Reality versus fantasy. Because if you don't understand those two, you don't need to watch nothing. Nothing. Just keep your butt to yourself and just live in the world. Live in the world. Don't watch nothing. Just live in the world. I don't know. I don't know. Which way to go? I just hope that we can get it right. So, what did I talk about today? Virus of the mouth, which I have been talking all night. So you may say I have a virus of the mouth, but I hope it's a good virus, okay? Not a bad one. But how you speak to people, how you address people, it all boils down to the representation of you. You are your worst enemy at times. So try your best to think about that when you are out in the world. Constantly out there just cussing and fussing at everything because you feel like that's you. I'm just gonna sit up here, F this, F that, F that, F that, F that, and F that, and F that, and F you, and F you, and F you. All on your street, your live streams and stuff like that, because why? Because it's what people love. People love to be tore down. People love to be cussed at. People love it. Oh, they eat it up. Like pancakes and sausage and stuff like that. They eat it up. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to use this. That part. Hashtag that part. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, because I crack myself up. It is just beautiful. Y'all don't even realize because I'm laughing because it's true. You gotta laugh. If you don't laugh at that, it's because you just don't understand. You just don't get it. You're not gonna get it. Man, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I have taken up enough of my time. I'm going to say good night. I love you all. If nobody told you, Spanky told you, she loves you. And I do. Okay? Know that for a fact. I will never not be loving all of y'all. I mean, but I am going to have to tell y'all about yourselves sometimes. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I will tell you about yourselves sometimes, okay? I just going to do that, you know. I just want the world to be right. I just want love, peace, harmony, happiness, and for us to move into the future in a positive manner. And I'm just saying, we wouldn't be like this, y'all, if somebody had put their foot down and said, look, stop ho humming, and go up there and take them out. Just like they came in the night and took you out, you go in the night and take them out and then just hide and go somewhere. They can't blame all of y'all for doing that because they don't know who did it. If they light some fires, you go light some fires up in their neighborhoods too. Okay? I'm saying it's all right. I'm saying it's okay. It's okay to put your foot down and say, this is not right. But not just say it, do something about it. If you cannot politically do something about it, you just gonna have to take matters into your own hands, because that's what it's gonna boil down to in the end. Read Revelations. I don't have to say, and if you misunderstand Revelation, don't read. Just don't read. Okay, if you can't comprehend what that is saying, don't read. You eventually you will have to fight the battle. What side you gonna be on? I'm gonna be on the side that ducks and rolling and they're not gonna get shot. I'll take a side then. That's when I'll choose sides. But for the rest of y'all, I don't know what you smoking, why you smoking it, and you can sit there smoking it while everybody move on and do what they gotta do. I'm just saying, y'all gotta cook. I'm running. I would like to say this. I have decided that I am going to run for president because y'all need a better president. Y'all need somebody like me. I will tell the whole world what's going on with y'all. Shoot, I'm not over there. I'm over here, so I gotta take care of the people here first, and then I can move on to the rest of y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah. All right, let me wrap this up. It was a pleasure speaking with myself tonight. Now, if you're listening, thank you for tuning in. Like, care, share, and let me know that you're watching from time to time. Make sure that you follow up on my videos. Look, you don't have to give me stars or nothing. If you do, all of that goes towards youth and uniforms, instruments for schools, for them to have, for the kids less fortunate who can't afford it. Okay, that's my goal, is to really get back into these communities, make sure that these kids are taken care of, and make sure that they have a sense of knowing that their community supports them regardless of what they're going through. Because back then, that's what we had. Before the integration thing, we really were working it out on our own, okay? We didn't have to go that far. You see where that got us. But I think maybe we need to reevaluate going forward, because they ain't do nothing but mess us up. That's my take on it. Now, they don't. That's just my opinion. Okay, is that the whole integration thing? All we needed was just good books for our schools. I mean, uh, we was too lazy to make them up ourselves, so we wanted some of what they had. That's the problem. You wanted more than what you had, and you had the world, but you wanted more. You wanted what they had because they looked all pretty and fancy and stuff like that. And they got this and they got that and it looks better. Well, build it yourself. You can build your own Wall Street, which is what they did. But that was a unified group of people that had sense enough to trust each other to build a community and strengthen, and only buy within their community, and only bank within their community. Because you know why? Those were free people. They were free indigenous people that were free. Free from slavery. They knew what was going on, and they said, look, you don't gotta be a slave. Come on over here. We're gonna show you what's free. That free legacy is just gone. We gotta get that free legacy back. We are free. We are free. We are free, free, free. But as long as you stay tied up into the things that you're into, and you're not profiting from it yourself to help better your community, you know, that's all I could say. No offense to anybody else, okay? This is for all communities. So anybody in a community that's listening to me, this goes all the way around. Stop killing yourselves. Stop self-medicating yourselves the wrong way. You can self medicate in a good way, not in the wrong way. Listen to each other, support each other, and grow. Don't beef over little things, little petty things. It really doesn't matter in the big scope of things. See, everybody's so caught up on them little teeny things that don't matter. When in the big scope of things, that's what matters. I can forgive you, my brother, because we got in this argument with this. We can agree to disagree and move on. That's the key. Agree to disagree and just move on and wipe it off the slate. But because you got so many grudges, you hold so much inside, get it out and keep it moving. And let me tell you about this. One more thing. Oh no, I ain't got no grudge. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. But you not done with it because you still tapping into it. You not done with the issue because you still talking about it and you still dragging somebody down. If you didn't care anymore, you would just not mention it anymore and you just keep it moving. But no, anytime somebody mention it to you, you gotta still drag it out. Drag it out, this and that, and this, oh no, and then you add to it. You add to it to make it look so flamboyant that it was so woe is me. That's why we can't get nowhere, people, because we always at each other like that for little petty stuff. Virus of the mouth. Sometimes you can talk yourself into a freaking hole that you cannot get out of. You can talk yourself out of friendships. You can talk yourself out of love. And why? Because you just can't say, I'm going to agree to disagree and move on. So, with that being said, I am going to end this journey with y'all. Okay? Just gonna end it. Just gonna end this. Just gonna end this live.